Chapter 1843. At this stage, in order to detect the murderer of Matsumoto's family, Beijing Airport has strengthened exit inspections. However, due to the shortage of manpower, there is no way to strictly control all passengers. Although Ruoli took a Japanese passport, because her boarding pass was for Osaka, not for leaving China, the staff did not report to the leader. He just read Ruoli's name silently in his heart a few times, and felt that the name was very nice, but he couldn't tell why it was really nice. Ruoli saw the other party holding her passport in a daze, and the first thought in her heart was whether her identity had been exposed and the other party had already noticed it. However, she quickly analyzed it and felt that such a thing was unlikely. First of all, the TMPD only knows that it was a hidden master from Japan who killed Matsumoto, but they don't know anything else. They also don't know who killed the Matsumoto family. What's more, China is so close to Japan. There are so many tourists, overseas Japanese and business elites traveling between the two countries on weekdays. The TMPD cannot lock itself in such a short period of time. After a quick analysis in her mind, Ruoli could conclude that the staff in front of her was probably just amazed by her appearance, and was a little slow to react. So she asked the staff member blankly, "Does my passport look good?" The other party nodded subconsciously, "Very pretty." After finishing speaking, he realized that he accidentally missed his mouth, and hurriedly handed the passport back to Ruoli with both hands, and said apologetically, "Miss Su, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it." Ruoli completely ignored his apology, but continued to ask him with a cold expression, "Then can I pass?" "Of course." The staff was pressed by Ruoli's glamorous aura to cold sweat, and quickly stamped her boarding pass and handed it to her respectfully. She received the boarding pass and immediately turned to leave. The staff member turned to look at her back, with a face full of intoxication, and he couldn't help sighing and muttering, This is simply her Cardin's aura. Apart from TV shows and anime, I have never seen a woman with such a strong aura." Although the staff member was thinking of Ruoli, Ruoli had completely forgotten him and came to the security inspection machine. This time, all masters of the Su family broke up, unable to leave the country, so everyone dispersed, and as tourists, they bought ordinary flight tickets and flew to Osaka. Ruoli chose the 5:40 flight. After the flight arrives in Osaka, she will take the private jet temporarily seconded from Zhonghai to return home with other Su's subordinates. At this moment, Alex also came to the VIP security check channel. Before entering the security checkpoint, he turned sideways and said to Xingshi next to him, "Xingshi, you have taken so hard to send me so far. I'm going through the security check. You should go back now." Xingshi nodded reluctantly, and said seriously, "I wish you a good journey, master, and remember to report me peace after landing." "Okay." Alex smiled slightly, and said, "Take care of yourself too." Xingshi said with red eyes, "Thank you, master, for your concern, I will definitely." Alex nodded and couldn't help but sigh softly. With this sigh, there was reluctance, but also relief. What is reluctant is that Xingshi is indeed a rare good girl. It can be said that apart from nationality, there is nothing wrong with it. If they say goodbye today, it will be difficult for the two to see each other again in the future, so Alex will naturally feel reluctant. As for letting go, it was mainly because he came to China this time and he has removed the thorn in his heart. That thorn is Xingshi.